Welcome back. Today we're going to play some Timeless. We're going to be playing a show and tell deck that was developed by Control Guy. It plays more in a turbo fashion. We are using the usual omniscience to try and either use Atraxa to draw into shared summons, or to use Waterlog Teachings to then fetch out our shared summons, which then allow us to get High Fae Trickster, allowing us to play all of our spells at flash speed. Fae of Wishes to then go to our sideboard, pull Approach of the Second Sun out. At that point there, we want to use Dig Through Time, or an Atraxa if that's in hand, or Tutors, or draw spells to get the Approach of the Second Sun, cast it a second time, and win on the spot. We are going to be using Chrome Mox and Ancient Tomb as our fast mana. Currently, I am testing Seek New Knowledge in the spot of Stock Up. Sometimes Seek New Knowledge gives you a velocity of cards that Stock Up sometimes cannot give you, as Stock Up may draw into or give you the options where land is part of the draw, where you don't want that. You just want to get your deterministic cards to win. We're using 4 Force of Will, 2 Flusterstorm for our control, Brazen Borrower, and Sink into Stupor for bounce spells, some more control. I'm going to play a match against Sparky to show you the loop, as I've found that playing this deck, most of the time when show and tell resolves with an omniscience, opponents just concede in the spot, which I totally understand. So for that reason, we're going to give you a demonstration through the Sparky just to show you the loop and how it goes. So let's get to it. With this deck, usually you will be aggressively mulligan to some fast mana. You ideally would like some sort of backup, obviously with Force of Will, that sort of thing, to protect yourself. It happens to be that it looks like we have that which we need. Obviously, we're not worried about any sort of disruption, so let's get on with it. So there's our shared summons. Decline. And we want our Fae. And our other Fae. Everything is now flashed. Now, obviously, we would have liked to have some sort of draw spell. Failing that, of course, we will have to hopefully draw into something naturally that will allow us. Okay, that doesn't really help, which is fine. I mean, we can play some aggro while we're at it. Suppose we didn't really need to do that. Dig through time perfectly. There's our approach. We'll take another show and tell. Why not? And that is the loot. So now we will get into some proper games. We'll see you there. Okay, Fast Mana, Show and Tell, Omniscience, Vampiric Tutor for Waterlaw. No protection or disruption, so we're relying on speed here. Sure. Okay, so looks like we're up against some sort of energy. And we want shared summons, dig through time, and another show and tell. I don't think so. We'll take a well, we almost got the loot there. Maybe next time. Alright, let's see what opponent is up to. One land, force backup, demonic tutor. No. Aggressively mulligan for some fast mana seems to be very key for this deck, so we don't come across any opposition. This could get us to where we need to go fairly quickly. In this case, I think we put back I think we put back demonic tutor. I think. Or do we keep both tutors, put back a land? I think the right play to keep our tutors. Conifer open. Okay. Kind of puts us into a bit of a position. I think we're gonna leave. Does it matter? Yeah. Leave our mana open. We'll do Vampire Tutor. End a turn. Now, do we take another turn and get Force back up? I feel like that's the right play. Okay. So I think here we want to have mana open for Flusterstorm if we need it. So we're going to pay for that. Doesn't really bother me at all. And we'll see if opponent lets us finish them off. They might know it's coming. Or they might want to see it too. Swords to plowshares. Don't think we care. We get the effect anyways. Yeah, they know it's coming. Anyways, that was fun to see Flusterstorm in action. Absolutely brilliant. On to the next. We're gonna want a mulligan for fast mana. That's a bit better. Vampire Tutor. Hopefully that. Vampire Tutor for show and tell. Force of Will backup. Ponder. Could go on Chrome Mox. I think I think we're gonna ponder first, and then put something that we draw under the Chrome Mox. Or Chrome Mox is... Yes, I think Chrome Mox is gonna have to be the one that goes. And hope that we're not dealing with stripmine.com. We'll surveil first. Huh. Hello. That being said, sure, let's ponder, see what we're up against here. That could help. Which would potentially eliminate the need. But we're not going to be vampire tutoring now on end of step. That's okay, I guess. Okay. On to the next, I suppose. Oh, wow. That'd be great if we had any means for black mana, so unfortunately, that's a pretty painful way of doing things anyways, so this should be better for us. Yes, it would. So if we put Seek New Knowledge away, Hmm. Do we care about this? No. No sense in taking any unnecessary chances. I feel like it's pretty... Coast is going to be pretty clear. Then again, you never really know, I suppose. Okay. So we didn't get a chance to go through the loop again. Maybe next time. Alright. Let's see what we're up against here. Some fast mana, omniscience, vampire tutor. We might be in good shape here. Hmm. Hmm. I think we just wait. And we're gonna vampire tutor, end of opponent's step. And we got Force of Will backup, so... And they want absolutely no part of that. Alright. Obviously we were going to go Omniscience, Waterlogged into our double summons, and then just loop. I mean, we already had Fatal Wishes, but dig through time to dig into it in lieu of Atraxa, Force Will backup. If we got into any sort of trouble, I think we were in really good shape for that. So on to the next. Okay. This could be a first turn win. Assuming we don't get duressed and assuming we're not playing a blue control deck. That's a lot of ifs. Sure, so Sink into Stupor will go under Chrome Mox, so Ancient Tune, Chrome Mox, Show and Tell, Omniscience, Shared Summons. Let's see. Oh boy. So we're looking at metallic rebuke, I'm guessing. Yeah, something. Metallic rebuke. Nope. Okay. So obviously shared summons would have got our 2 creatures that we require, and then it would have been Approach of the Second Sun, and then whatever we needed with this to grab another draw card, draw back into Approach of the Second Sun, and win. Okay, so we have Force of Will backup, Pact of Negation, Brainstorm Ponder, 1 land. I don't know that we can keep this. 2/2 land. This is a lot better, but hopefully Ponder will bring us some sort of protection. Let's see. Fae will have to be pitched. And what do we get? Pact Negation. I think that's what we're gonna go with. And they want no part of it. Okay. Getting kind of hard to show how the deck actually wins when everybody keeps conceding, but I mean, I'll take it. Two lands. Seek New Knowledge will not get us another land, which in this case, this is where you'd like to see stock up instead. That said, we only have 2 land sources, so 3 Omniscient Show and Tell, Vampiric Tutor. I think this is the way to go. Yes. Or yes. Oh, beautiful. So so we still want to Vampire Tutor. Yes. Ancient tomb. Ancient tomb. For omniscience. Oh, I was gonna say we could wait a turn, but I guess that's it for them. On to the next. Alright, so continuing on with the testing. Here with Turbo Show and Tell. This is not going to work. This has potential. First turn with no force of will backup. But we're all about, I guess. Try and turbo it out, right? Opponent with the counter spell. Maybe not. Okay. Omniscience. Another show and tell. Do we go with another Atraxa? I mean, we can. Delta. Aha. That is going to be a problem. Potentially. Well, let's get a land down. So, gonna have to dig for a bounce card. And go on the aggressive. So we are looking for our brazen borrower. That we don't need. None of which we're looking for. Now, Tutor will help us out. That will get us our brazen. Guess we could have show and tell for Atraxa, draw some more cards. No, I feel like we need to hold on to that to get the Omniscience into play. Not that it matters anyways. Good game.